I'm Eva Lathrop. I'm an associate professor in the School of Medicine at Emory University in the Department of Gynecology and Obstetrics. I work in the Division of Family Planning, and I have a joint appointment at Rollins School of Public Health in the Global Health Department.
Hi, I'm Lisa Haddad. I'm an associate professor in the Department of OBGYN, Division of Family Planning at Emory University School of Medicine.
When I think about working in Haiti, where I've been privileged to work for many years, and I think about women that we see in our clinic, you know, at the end of the day, the priorities are not so different, right? So it's, I need to survive, and I need to do that because I need to care for my children and make sure that they survive. I need to manage my relationship. Being able to share that I just was talking to someone who had a similar situation in Atlanta is mind-boggling to women in Haiti, because it would never occur to her that there might be someone in the United States who has barriers to care or who has issues around resources, just because of the way we're thought of globally. And I think that's both a way to connect with someone and also a way that we sort of expose ourselves as a place that is very resource-rich and hasn't figured out how to make sure that all of the populations, let's take all women who need to access sexual and reproductive health care, not just those of us who are privileged, can access those resources. And that's the same everywhere.
We are incredibly lucky to be able to be both researchers, educators, and clinicians. It all feeds into each other and it all builds on it, and it all makes each aspect better.
If you didn't have the clinical, your research wouldn't be as good. If you didn't have the teaching, your clinical wouldn't be as good. I mean, there's no question that the teaching keeps you on your toes, right? Having a fresh intern in July, the beginning of her internship, we have 6 weeks to shape how she looks at family planning, how she cares for women in the realm of sexual and reproductive health.
Our interns have to learn so much more than we had to learn in the same amount of time. It is so much harder because our knowledge is expanding so much. And I think about where it's going. I mean, we're going to be able to individualize medicine in a way that we're going to be able to care so much better for that person in front of us. And yet, the intern still is going to need to learn everything we've already learned, plus everything new that comes out.
But they know how to access information, and they have ways to access information so much better than we did. So I think you and I memorize like crazy. Their guidelines are at the tip of their fingers on an app. And so their challenge, which is in some ways harder, is how do they manage all this information quickly? And the trick isn't memorizing, it's accessing it. But there's not an app for me sitting down and talking to a woman and listening to her individual story. There's nothing I can plug into the app that's going to build this relationship and build this trust. And that art of medicine has to be preserved while we move towards tech and resource management and knowledge management. We've got to bring art along, and I feel like that's our job.
You have a lot that we can offer our patients more than we used to.
Absolutely.
I mean, technology itself gives so much more in terms of education, in terms of resources.
We have got to move with the times. We have to move with the times from a technology perspective, from an information managing perspective, but we also have to move with the times culturally. We are given the breadth to put our spin and style and finesse on the teaching that we do, and we're given the latitude to do that. And I think that may be unique to Emory.